55,000 Michiganders breathing a sigh of relief tonight after a decision from the state's unemployment office.
They are not going to be on the hook to pay back overpayments made by the agency during the pandemic. Let's get out to Megan Woods. She's live tonight. Megan, we're talking a lot of money here.
A lot of money, a lot of weight lifted for people across the state who were just trying to figure out how they were going to pay all that money. And then there's still people who say they have a hefty overpayment bill, they didn't commit any type of fraud, and they're waiting to hear the same great news that we're hearing today.
But I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm a law-abiding citizen, yet I'm being asked to repay this money. It didn't make sense to me.
Myron Clark said he was only receiving unemployment checks for about 3 months at the start of the pandemic.
Setting up and getting started was the easiest part. Getting the checks was the easiest part. It was when you began to get the letters in the mail about the repayment and the overpayment.
A letter and online notifications
Right here.
saying he owed more than $9,000, the same amount he was paid just a few months earlier.
I remember reading the letter like 3 times to make sure. I'm like, overpayment where? Like, how?
It's been a challenge figuring out how he will repay all that money, and he knows he's not the only one. In fact, Michigan's Unemployment Insurance Agency announced more than 55,000 people who filed will not have to pay back the grand total of about $431 million in overpayment. In a statement, Governor Whitmer says no Michigander who did the right thing when applying for benefits should be required to pay anything back resulting from errors at the federal level. It brings hope for people like Myron.
I'm elated that I'll hopefully be able to have mine waived as well.
And it's important to note they are only waiving overpayments that were already determined to be improperly awarded. And those people should be receiving a letter in the mail in the next few days. They may have already gotten a message in their online account. And the unemployment office is still trying to figure out or still identify the people who still deserve their overpayments waived. Back to you.
So, Megan, what about people whose overpayment is being waived, but they've already started to pay it back?
So they've already set aside $11 million to help those people and pay them back.
Well, that's certainly good news to their ears, I'm sure. All right, Megan, appreciate it.